What made your best friend's crush pay you to date her? My friend Chloe cornered me in the library with $150 cash and eyes that looked like she'd been crying for hours. 3 weeks. Just make Ethan notice me, please. Ethan was my childhood best friend, the guy I'd known since we were building Lego sets in his basement. And yeah, I'd watched him string Chloe along for 8 months now. Late night texts when he was bored, party hookups when he was drunk, then complete radio silence when she wanted something real. He kept her on rotation like a playlist he couldn't quite delete. I looked at the money in her hand, then at her desperate face. I took it. Figured I'd help her out. Maybe teach Ethan a lesson about treating people like options. We went all in from day one. Hand holding in the cafeteria where everyone could see. Inside jokes loud enough for Ethan to hear. Laughing at each other's stories between classes. We even posted couple pics that racked up 500 likes in an hour. Ethan's text came flooding in immediately. Bro, what are you doing? Since when do you like Chloe? Thought you had my back, man. I ignored most of them. Just sent back. You said you weren't interested, remember? His face at lunch the next day was priceless. Jaw dropped, staring at us like we just announced we were moving to Mars. We kept pushing. She'd touch my arm in the hallways. We used ridiculous pet names that made our friends gag. Left cute notes on each other's desks. It was pure performance art, and we were winning Oscars. But here's the thing nobody warned me about. Somewhere between our third fake coffee date and our staged Instagram stories, Chloe became my favorite person to talk to. We'd finish taking the perfect couple photo, post it, then stay up until 3 a.m. just talking about real stuff. Music we loved, dreams we'd never told anyone, fears that kept us up at night. She'd find excuses to extend our dates even when nobody was around to see. The way she'd squeeze my hand when she got excited, how she'd steal fries off my plate and laugh with her mouth full. It all started feeling less like acting and more like something I didn't want to end. Then Ethan finally woke up. Suddenly, he was everywhere we went. The arcade, the bookstore, even the Thai place he'd always called disgusting. He was interested now, available now. Everything Chloe had wanted him to be for 8 months. He went full romance movie mode. Flowers delivered to her classes, her favorite iced coffee waiting at her locker every morning, even dedicated a song to her on the school's morning announcements. I watched Chloe's eyes start shifting, looking for him even when we were together, her smile getting brighter when he was near. It hurt worse than any breakup I'd actually been through, like I was willingly stepping on glass every single day. 3 weeks to the day, Ethan asked her to prom with a poster and everything. She called me that night, voice shaking. He finally asked. I got what I wanted. So why does it feel so wrong? My chest tightened. Maybe because you're not sure what you want anymore, I said quietly, but you should go with him. That was the whole point, right? She went silent for a long moment. Will you still come to prom, please? I said, no, go with him. I showed up alone, stood in the corner nursing punch that tasted like diabetes. Chloe walked in wearing this red dress that made everyone stop and stare. Ethan right beside her in a matching red tie looking smug as hell. They looked perfect together, like a magazine spread. I wanted to leave, but my feet wouldn't move. An hour in, I watched them dance to some slow song, watched Ethan's eyes wander to other girls, even while holding her. Classic Ethan finally got what he wanted and was already bored. Chloe found me outside on the steps 20 minutes later, mascara slightly smudged. She sat down without asking, our shoulders touching. He spent the whole dance looking at everyone but me. The second he had me, I became boring. She turned to face me, grabbing both my hands. But with you, everything felt different, electric, real. Can we try this for real now? No games, no Ethan, just us? Every part of me wanted to say yes, wanted to pull her close and forget the last 3 weeks of torture. But I shook my head and stood up. I can't, Chloe. I can't be the guy you run to because Ethan disappointed you. I watched you light up every time he walked in a room while you were holding my hand. That killed me. She started crying, telling me it wasn't like that she'd made a huge mistake. It broke something in me to see her hurt, but I couldn't do it. I pulled out the crumpled bills from my jacket pocket and pressed them into her palm. Find someone who is never your backup plan. Someone who's your first and only choice. I walked away before my heart could overrule my head, leaving her crying on those steps. Sometimes loving someone means knowing when to let them go.